get the benefit of the 1% edge process, you really need the right people in the right seats. Now, you've heard me say that before, and we've talked about this a lot. But that means sometimes you have to let go of certain people. And let's face it, nobody likes to fire anybody. I've had to do it in corporate America. I've done it in my own small business, and it's not fun. But sometimes it has to be done, and you shouldn't postpone it. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to take the fear out of firing. Not a fun subject, right? But it's something that's necessary for your small business, because keeping the wrong people in the seats that you have for your business is going to cost you money down the road. It is definitely going to hurt your business. So you have to protect your business. And I always say you should hire smart and slowly, but fire fast. So you need to deal with the obvious and get rid of that employee in a timely basis. Now, that being said, when you're talking about termination for lack of performance, it should never come as a surprise to anyone involved. That means you need to have a good employee policy in place for terminations. Well, for all employee issues, including performance reviews, but certainly for a termination. And I'm going to say that even if you have one employee right now, you should absolutely have something in place. So if you have an underperforming employee, the first thing you need to do is sit down and talk to him or her about what's happening in the company, what they're doing wrong, what the expectations are, and what you expect them to do going forward. Give them a time frame to step up to the plate and improve their performance, and then check in with them regularly. Set some milestones, some checkup points, and make sure that you're keeping that dialogue open. So if they don't perform when it comes time to terminate their employment, as I said, it's not a surprise. Everybody knows what's coming because you have kept them in the loop and articulated clearly what's expected to perform in your business. However, that being said, even though it's not a surprise, doesn't mean that people aren't going to get upset. So if someone does get upset, once again, as a professional running a successful business, keep your cool. Keep the emotions out of it. You may even find that you have to ask the employee to leave, calm down for a few minutes, or even an hour, or take the afternoon off and come back and talk to you the next day. But you do need to try to quell the emotions, to lower the heat in the room. Keep it professional, whatever you do. And if you need to talk to a professional to bring someone else in because you think it's going to be a bad experience, then there are great human resources professionals, or perhaps even one of your advisory board members or another business person that you respect. But the bottom line is, unless you're terminating for cause, you do need to set the employee up so they understand what's expected, give them time to improve the performance, and then when the termination comes, it's not a surprise. But don't be afraid of those words, "you're fired." I mean, after all, Donald Trump made a successful show out of those two little words. So guess what? You need to focus on your business and your growth, and you need to make sure that you've got the right people in the right seats, all rowing in the right direction, so you can leverage the 1% process and build the success that you enjoy. So I have some resources to help you understand what guidelines you need to follow so you don't get in trouble in terms of being seen as making an illegal termination. So we're going to give you those resources and also some guidelines to help you build a policy for your small business. And now you can move on to the next module.